guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to show you these wedding inspired makeup looks. So whether you're a bride, a bridesmaid, maid of honor, or just attending a wedding, you can totally rock these looks. So if you want to learn how I created and achieved this awesome beautiful makeup look, please keep on watching. So the first thing that I did was apply, as always, my eye base, and I'm using here the 24-hour extended eye base by MAC, and I blend it out with my beauty blender and my finger. Next, I'm going to use this beautiful palette by Jackie Gomez from Tarte Cosmetics. It's called the I Do palette, and as you can see, it's so beautiful. And I'm going to grab the shade Cake, and I'm going to apply this with this blending brush from Tarte Cosmetics as well, and I'm applying it right on the crease. And really, I'm gonna build up color and start it from very soft, and then adding as I gradually want the color to look a little bit more intense. Then I'm gonna grab this Precisely brush. It's more like a pencil brush to define the crease. And I'm going to just grab the same shadow Cake, and I am going to just darken that crease right in the socket of the eye to give it a little bit more depth and make it a little bit more darker. And then I'm gonna go back to the blending brush and just blend out the edges to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to grab these angle brush from Circa Cosmetics, and I'm going to grab the eyeshadow Cake again, mixed with a little bit of the shadow Kiss, which is the black shadow, and as you can see, it's giving it more of a darker brown appearance to it. And that's why it's very important, and it's okay to mix colors, because sometimes we don't have all the colors in one palette, but we can always mix it and create that nice dark brown shade, because I didn't want the crease to be super harsh dark, but I still wanted a little bit more definition. So what I did is just I applied it in the outer part of the eye, and then I blended out with the big blending brush. Then I'm grabbing here the Milk Jumbo Pencil by NYX Cosmetics, and I'm grabbing the Angle Brush by Motives. So the Angle Brush is going to help me really precisely apply that product right into the eye and define the crease. So I just clean up the edges of the brush, and this is a great technique when you also apply a black eyeliner on the eye. Always clean up the brush so the edges are nice and sharp with the product. And there we go. So you want to hold them to your lid. I don't know why my eyes is still open. I have to hold my lid to kind of like really place the product and really define that crease. So find your way to really be comfortable to you to really define the crease. But that's just how it works for me. I hold my lid down and then I just apply the product. So next, with my finger, I just apply a little bit more of the Milk Jumbo Pencil right into where the spots were empty. And then I'm grabbing this beautiful pink shadow. It's like a champagne tone. It's so pretty, called Rings from the palette, right onto my lid all over, and then I just blend it out just a little bit, as I always do. I always have to go back. And this next step is going to be optional. I'm grabbing a little bit of the NYX Jumbo Pencil with my finger and applying it in the center of my eye, because I am going to apply this beautiful glitter by Aurora makeup from Tarte Cosmetics, and with my finger as well, I'm going to apply the glitter right on top of that Milk Jumbo Pencil, and it's going to adhere and it's not gonna fall out, which is a great tip if you don't have glitter glue. And next, I am going to apply a brown pencil, because we're not gonna do a liner. So not necessarily you always have to wear a liner, but I am going to do brown really close to my lash line, because this is gonna help me, once I apply the fake lashes to the lash line, just blend with the eye and just look more natural once I close my eyes. So it's very important that you still put something, but maybe not black, use brown. And then let's move on to lining our upper waterline, and I'm using here the Double Take eyeliner by Tarte, and you want to make sure you always line your upper waterline when you don't wear no eyeliner, because it does make a difference. And then I just curl my lashes and prepare them with mascara before I apply the false lashes, and I'm using here the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal Paris. So the lashes that I'm going to use is Liberty by Iris Beauty, and as you can see, they're so beautiful. They're like the perfect size. They're not too long, they're not too short, they're just perfect. They don't hide your eyeshadow. They're just the right size. So yeah, so just make sure you apply the lashes very close to the lash line, and then I just apply the Cake eyeshadow right on the lower lash line and extend it, as you can see, upward to kind of like mimic an eyeliner, which is gonna make that white shadow stand out and create that effect of a white eyeliner on the side, which is pretty nice. It came out pretty cool. And then I am going to apply a little bit of brown pencil. This brown pencil comes with that I Do palette by Motives, and I'm just gonna blend it out. Then I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Jumbo pencil by NYX right in my waterline to open them up, and a little bit more mascara on my bottom lashes. And I'm using the same mascara by L'Oreal Telescopic, and is one of my favorites. So that basically concludes the eye makeup. So let's move on to show you what I did on the skin. So I applied the concealer, of course, after applying foundation. I'm using the Radien Creamy Concealer from Nars. It's one of my favorites. I'm using the shade Vanilla, and I'm just blending it out with my Beauty Blender. And I completely forgot that I didn't do the center of my face, that I forgot to highlight the center of my face. So I just added a little bit on the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and I just started blending with my Beauty Blender. So that's basically what you have to do, something soft. This is just optional. I just really wanted to focus on the eye makeup, but I'm just going to show you what I did. And then I am using here the Shiseido Translucent Powder to set underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to start contouring, and I'm using the Jouer matte bronzer, and I am just going to, as you can see, I always do the kissy face because I don't have that cheekbone really pronounced, because I do have more of a rounder face. I do have fat cheeks, so I like to just accentuate by doing the kissy face my cheekbones, so I know exactly where to place the bronzer. And this is a great tip if you have a round face. Just do the kissy face, and I promise you it will work and your contour will be on fleek. So next I'm using this Artist Couture blush highlight, and I'm using the same brush by Benefit, and just I am applying it right on the apples of my cheeks and bringing it upwards, so that this is gonna give you the glow and also the blush at the same time, which is perfect. And here I am just showing you how I contour my nose, giving me a little bit of a painless nose job, applying bronzer on the sides of my nose to make it appear more slimmer. And next, let's move on to the lips, and I'm using Luna lip liner by Tarte Cosmetics, and then I am applying Kayla Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Peach Sunset. And as the name says, I picked a peach coral tone for the lips because many brides gravitate or choose a pink tone lipstick or a baby pink for their wedding day, but I just wanted to show you the versatility and how beautiful this peach tone can be. And this step is optional, but I just wanted to apply this Nude Thrill lipstick from Maybelline right in the center of my lips to give it more of a pouch effect. And then I'm here using the highlighter by Artist Couture in the shade Double Take. I am applying it with my finger and added a little bit of Fix Plus on top to make it pop. And once I apply it on the skin, look at that glow, and the finger really makes it blend and really melt into the skin. So this concludes the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave me your comments below, give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys on my next tutorial. See you guys, bye!